Hello, everybody. Welcome back to reviewing every single WrestleMania main event in history. Today, we are on episode 14, reviewing WrestleMania 14, where we saw Stone Cold Steve Austin take on Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels for the WWE Championship in the main event. This match is one of the best WrestleMania main events of all time, as said by most critics. So I will be watching for myself as I've never seen it before and ranking it on my own personal list after I've seen
Hey everybody, just watched the match, and I will say this match is probably going to be at number one, maybe number two, and this is the first true classic WrestleMania main event because there have been much better prior matches like Owen Brett at WrestleMania 10. However, this one is a very good match. So there are a couple of preliminaries here. So Mike Tyson is the special enforcer for this match, basically meaning he's an outside referee to make sure there are no shenanigans if the other referee is somehow unable to look. I wonder what that could mean. And as he's going into the show, he is a member of DX. He's coming in wearing a DX shirt. He does, suck it all the time. And he's a very, DX, ha ha ha, very funny. So Stone Cold comes out and he starts arguing with Tyson immediately. And then Shawn comes out and he's introduced by the DX band who play him to the ring. This is not the bad version of the DX band. I don't remember what year that was. But they do play it in tune and correctly. So it does sound like the actual DX song. So Austin flips off Michaels at the beginning, whoa, and he looks away. The crowd pops, and the commentary like, "Oh my goodness! Oh, they did the thingy! Oh!" So they started changing like little quick blows. Michaels will be, "Buh!" He runs away, "Buh!" Runs away, and eventually Austin starts chasing him around the ring. So Stone Cold finally does catch him, and instead of maybe grabbing his leg and pulling him towards him, or maybe grabbing his arm, pulls his pants down so his butt is showing. And normally in that situation, if you're Shawn, you'd probably want to fix that before you started doing any moves. But no, he just keeps it down for a solid 30 seconds, just crack out and everything. So Shawn's thrown over the top rope onto Triple H, who's at ringside with China. So, Shawn's just got his butt pulled out. He's flown over the top rope, and it takes a solid, 30 seconds or so before he is finally fully covered. So Triple H is like, man, he threw my friend onto me. So he starts attacking Austin. And you might be thinking, oh, that's a DQ, right? Now, the ref says, you better not do that, and ejects both him and China from ringside. So Austin chases after Triple H, angry that he attacked him, but Shawn is able to catch up and grabs a symbol from where the DX band was playing. Not like a letter, like, the symbol, and smashes it onto Austin's head. So they go all the way back in the ring. They're exchanging blows, going back. They enter the ring, and they alternate control until Austin definitively takes it after about a minute or two. So Shawn is on the apron, and Austin pushes him so that he goes onto the announce table, and he lands face first. So he gets pushed while he's like this and goes off of the push. He is then thrown into the steel steps as Austin continues beating him up. So finally, Michaels is able to throw Austin over the barricade, and he lands on the cement outside and hit Austin in the head with the ring bell, which does not make the bell noise and instead just kind of goes dunk as it hits him in the skull. So Shawn retakes control back in the ring, and he flips off the crowd this time, getting some boos as he is the heel in this match. Austin does, I guess, a spear? Maybe? It's kind of a spear, but also kind of not, because instead of finishing him off with it, he goes into some punches afterwards. But Shawn's looking away, comes back, spear, goes down, punch, 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 punch. So, I don't know. So Shawn is able to retake control after about 5 minutes after he's thrown outside of the ring, but Austin rolls him up. Like, Austin is, standing in the corner. Shawn runs at him, misses, hits the post. He's dazed going back. Austin sees the opportunity. 1, 2, a near kick out, which keeps Shawn in control somehow as he continues beating up Austin afterward. Shawn kicks Austin over the announce table, and Mike Tyson, as I said, who's at ringside, throws him back in. So, Shawn kicks him, he's on the announce table, and he lands really weird on the announce table. For example, if this is the announce table, right, he gets kicked onto it and just kind of goes, ugh. until Tyson pulls him back off of it. Shawn has been targeting the left knee for most of the match, so he's able to lock in a figure 4 and try and get Austin to submit, as he did the Mania prior, technically. Austin is able to reverse the pressure, put the pain on Shawn, so Shawn releases the hold. The ref gets knocked down while Austin is in control. Shawn's standing dazed in the corner, and Austin jumps back, and the ref is right behind Shawn for whatever reason, so they all get piled up in the corner. And they proceed to do that spot 4 times and really beat this ref down. I believe it's Earl Hebner. So, poor for him. But Austin and Michaels don't, care. Normally when you knock down the ref, at least the babyface doing, hey, you okay? They're trying to rouse them maybe, and maybe the heel will get a weapon. But no, they just keep fighting each other. They don't really acknowledge that the referee is gone. He doesn't come back in this match, which will help out a little bit later in the bout. So for the second time I've reviewed a Shawn Michaels match in a row, Shawn Michaels is down in the ring. He does his kip up. Whoopah! He's standing up, and the camera misses it again. So I don't get it, because this time they're zooming in on Austin, kind of, dazed on inside the ring, and they just missed the kip up completely. So, and they don't replay it, or they don't maybe say, "Oh, let's see that kip up by Michaels right before he did this move." They just completely gloss over it and only mention it on commentary. So Shawn delivers a top rope elbow and begins to tune up the band. Then we probably get the most well-known sequence of this match, except maybe the very end of it, which ends the match. So I will replay it all with my little figurines for you. So Shawn is in the corner. Austin standing stunned. Shawn goes for Sweet Chin Music. Austin ducks out of the way. Shawn is in position, goes for the stunner. Michaels pushes him off. He bounces off the ropes. Goes for Sweet Chin Music again. Austin catches. Spins him around. Stunner. Michaels is down in the ring, but there's no ref. Austin goes in for the cover. He's got it. He's got the match won. Completely won. But there's no one there. Mike Tyson slides in the ring and doesn't just deliver a 1, 2. He goes, and that is exactly how the match ends. Mike Tyson counting the fast fall for Austin to pick up the win and the WWE title. So good for him. After the match, Austin celebrates around the ring and grabs an Austin 316 t-shirt and throws it towards Mike Tyson, insinuating that he should take his DX shirt off and put on the more appropriate merchandise for the situation. However, as Tyson's flaunting around the ring with the shirt, oh, should I put it on? Shawn gets up and it's like, hey, why'd you count the fall, man? I thought we were friends, man. And then in maybe the most well-known, if you're a wrestling fan, it's probably the first one. If you're not, it's probably this one. And then Michael throws a punch, but then Tyson just knocks him out with one straight punch to the face and takes down HBK. He lays the Austin 316 shirt over Michael's face, and they all leave the ring. Well, Austin and Tyson leave the ring, celebrating as Michaels is left sad inside of it. This match, as I said, is very good, especially the ending sequence, and the crowd is very hot for it. We've seen matches so far that have been good matches, like WrestleMania 4, but haven't had amazing crowds. And we've seen matches that have had amazing crowds, like WrestleMania 3, that have had pretty bad matches. This one is a great combination of both of them, and that's why it'll be taking the number 1 spot away from 6 on our list. The new ranking of the best matches that I've reviewed so far, if you are not remembering them, is 14, 6, 5, 12, and 4 in that order. I hope you agree with me. If you don't, leave it down in the comments below, and even if you do, have you seen this match before? I recommend you do, if not just for the historical quality, but for the quality of the match itself. Make sure you have a good day, good evening, good night, good morning, good dawn, good dusk, go whatever. Have a can of whoop ass. Break some hearts. Probably don't do that. That might not end well. Watch any former or future episodes of this series, and goodbye.